This was her first day sitting up there. Her husband told her to do nothing, just be his most beautiful wife every day in this spot. She felt lucky to be a decorative vase worth showing off, something to be admired. This had always been her dream. She began exercising on the shelf, though worried she might disturb her working husband. His response delighted her. It wasn't she who disturbed him, but his work that disturbed her. Each day she received gifts. For her birthday 10 days away, or to commemorate some country's Independence Day. All the reasons were flimsy excuses. The truth was simply that her husband adored her. She put tremendous effort into her appearance, presenting a fresh look daily to greet him. Gradually, though, she noticed a problem. The gifts stopped coming, but a blown kiss seemed more valuable than any previous luxury. Slowly, she noticed her husband becoming absorbed in his work. Though he still looked at her, their conversations had grown awkward. She was being ignored. This wouldn't do. She tried humming tunes to remind him how beautiful she looked today, but her husband only gestured for her to be quiet. She tried to console herself. Even the most beautiful vase couldn't be admired constantly. She continued changing outfits and carefully styling herself. Sometimes she spent ages just applying concealer, but her husband no longer looked at her. He turned to the curtains, bothered by sunlight reflecting on his screen and disrupting his work. He asked a servant to move the desk so his back was completely turned to her. She was furious. How could he waste such a treasure? But in the blink of an eye, 3 years passed. She still wore her prettiest clothes daily, applied her most flattering makeup. Yet instead of admiring glances, she was greeted by the emotionless sounds of doors opening and closing. When no one looks at a vase, no matter how beautiful, what meaning does it have? She took off her shoes. They had been her only companions in conversation lately. She wondered what to do. Perhaps she should climb down. But looking down, she discovered an abyss below. She dropped a shoe and only heard it land after a long while. She grew fearful, but felt she must teach her husband a lesson. With immense courage, she turned and began climbing down. She told herself it would be over quickly. Just clench your teeth, close your eyes, and go.